And as always, Tom and I love inviting guests into the studio. And joining us this morning, we've got to say a very good morning to Siobhan. A very good morning to you.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for joining us here on Feel Good Friday with SM Bespoke Care, ahead of something that's going to make us feel good tomorrow on the Square in Haverfordwest.
Absolutely. We've got a Castle to Quayside festival, which is all over the town centre for all ages with loads of different activities. And I thought I'd come along today to tell you a little bit about that, what people can do, and also why we're doing it.
And I think that for me is the key thing. What is this Castle to Quayside festival? And well, the castle, for those of us that have been around the castle for a few years now, we were like, well, it's been a bit off limits, but that's changing soon, isn't it?
Yes. So So this festival is really to raise awareness about what we're doing at the castle, as well as to celebrate the town's historic heart, right through to its riverside soul. So so the castle is Haverfordwest Castle, and its grounds is having a huge development project to it, a real facelift, and that is it's quite a few years in the making. It's already 2 years in. The jail there, which used to be Pembrokeshire Archives, is under construction, well underway, and that is going to basically be a flagship attraction for Pembrokeshire, a discovery centre telling Pembrokeshire's past, present and future in a really sort of immersive, hands-on, interactive way. And I think, if we get it right, and we're working really hard to get it right, it really could be a very unique attraction, and possibly the only one of its kind in Wales.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I know.
It's easy to forget with that building being up on the hill behind the castle. It's actually one of Haverfordwest's largest buildings, isn't it? When you drive down from Withybush and you look at it, gosh, it dominates the skyline then, doesn't it?
It is. It's huge.
Yeah.
And it will be, I can't remember off the top of my head how many square meters it is, but yes, it will be a really, really good day out. Because it is large, and it'll be 3 floors, and as well as that, the castle grounds will have been improved, and there'll be a stage and events there, and the old town museum in the governor's house is also being renovated and will retell the story of Haverfordwest.
Because there's lots of stories to tell about Haverfordwest, from Flemish settlers to invasions, the castle being built in the first place, the ironworks, the remains that there's now going to be a talk about that were found on the what is now Waldo Lounge Jockey White redevelopment. There's so much history in this small little pocket.
Oh my gosh, absolutely. And we're really struggling to condense it and pick out all the right stories, but we are working with loads of local experts, as well as local, I say Haverfordwest experts, but also within Pembrokeshire, to really pull out those really, really key, interesting stories, but also the less known stories. So we've been talking to lots of people around Pembrokeshire, just to find out what they feel Pembrokeshire is to them. What is Pembrokeshire's identity, and how can we really show it off and present it? Yeah. So yeah,
Gina.
I just find it incredible, and I know that it's once it's all done and it's back open again, this is really going to be a magnet for everybody to come from far and wide, and from even overseas as well. I think we're going to have a lot of people coming to our wonderful county town here.
Yeah, well, that's the idea. It's as well as to celebrate Pembrokeshire and Haverfordwest, it is also to help the town regenerate, draw people in, help businesses. So yeah, it is a really positive thing to be happening for the town and the county.
Yeah. And then part of that is this Castles to Quayside festival tomorrow on the square.
Yes, because the castle is, it's such a big project. It isn't actually due. Won't be open. The doors will not be open until spring 2028.
Wow.
I know. Yeah. So well, there's a lot to do, you know. So we're doing events along the way, and we thought it would be a great idea to join up with other organisations in Haverfordwest, such as Have a Hub and the Festivals Group and the Riverside Festival, and put on a really, really big, exciting event, which is tomorrow. It's free from 10 o'clock to 6 o'clock. It's in Castle Square on the Quayside, in the Town Museum on Western Quayside. And there's all sorts of things you can do. So in terms of like heritage activities, with my castle hat on, there will be, you could, in Castle Square, you can come and meet a knight and handle, I know, a real,
wow.
yeah, a real live knight, and handle various medieval weapons maybe, and artifacts. There's jesters juggling and juggling Morris dancers.
Oh, wow.
And you can also have a go at like traditional crafts, so basket weaving and make a head wreath, as well as face painting and live music. And then in Have a Hub, there's all sorts of things to do, loads of arts activities for kids, as well as citizen science, kind of quite river focused in Have a Hub. And then on Quayside, again, lots of riverside activities. You can have a go paddle boarding, and there's live music in the evening. But also, what I should actually mention before I move away from all the heritage activities, I think one of the things that's quite interesting is the Shire Hall will be open. So you can, yes, at 1 o'clock for 1 hour, 1 till 2, you can just go in and have a look. And it's amazing. So the court is just as it was. It's like the last sort of case happened and they shut the door and it's all there. So you can go in and have a look at that.
That's so cool.
And also, if you want to come and have a look up at the castle inside the jail and see the work in progress, we've got 2 tours leaving from Castle Square, one at 10 and one at 11. And then there's heritage tours along the Quayside, find out about Haverfordwest history with Mark Muller, and also history with the castle with Simon Hancock at the pop-up. So there is so much going on, and loads of live music. So I think you should really have a look at the website for the full program. And that is, can I mention that now?
Yeah, go for it. Yes.
It's thank you. Oh my gosh, what is it? Oh yes, it is haverfordwest.org.uk.
Just haverfordwest.org.uk.
Yeah, and it's got, you'll see Castle to Quayside Festival, and you scroll down, and then it's the complete program with the times, and it's all free, and just take them, just pick what you want. And
that's so cool. Gina, what a program.
It sounds incredible. Whether you're sort of in school or whether you just want to know more, maybe you've lived in Haverfordwest all your life and you've never actually got involved with the heritage and things which are going on at the castle. I just think it's fabulous these days where lots of organisations come together to put on these events. So really do make the most of it and come down and really do support on Castle Square tomorrow. So yeah, hats off to you all for coming together and working together and highlighting the fabulous things that are available here in the town. So yeah, really very, very exciting tomorrow.
And even if you just want to be nosy, the Shire Hall, those doors have been locked for a long time now, since the restaurant shut on the top floor.
Yeah,
to go in there like that's a big deal. I
mean, it's fascinating. Going into that court is really interesting, really interesting, and with the jail as well. It's kind of you can, at the moment, you can see all the old cells in there. So yeah, bit of an opportunity, and hopefully we'll do more of these, next summer, every so often until the opening of the castle.
That's great. Is there somewhere that we can follow or sign up to get like some form of updates and see what you're getting up to on a regular basis?
Yeah, you can. It's basically my email address. You'll have to email me. So, which is heart of Pems at pembrokeshire.gov.uk.
Heart of Pems at pembrokeshire.gov.uk. I think it's fascinating when we lift the lid on the history and the heritage. And well, we're going to be transported back in time for some of tomorrow now, which is great, with nights and all these traditional things being made. And I've also got here in bold, delicious food stalls and local traders.
Yes, so we've got Carla's Market, which is the Friday market, and she will be there. So yeah, you can get lunch, or you could visit one of the cafes. It could be a whole day out or just a couple of hours. It's just, yeah.
Oh, amazing. And remind us, what time is that from until?
So it's 10 o'clock to 6 o'clock. And then after 6, there is a whole host of events going on as well. Bristol Trader has a whole evening planned, and there's a medieval cabaret in Haverhub.
Oh, Gina, a medieval cabaret. Oh.
What? I want to know more. Juggling? Will the jesters and the jugglers and things be moving into there? That's what I'm wondering.
I actually don't know. I haven't organised the medieval cabaret. That is Haverhub. But yes, the jugglers will be all day on Castle Square, and you can learn how to juggle.
Amazing. That's tomorrow. It's Castles to Quayside. Thank you so much to Heart of Pems for putting this on and lifting the lid on our history and our heritage. 10 till 6 tomorrow, and it carries on into the evening on the Quayside and in Haverhub. Siobhan, thank you so much for joining us.
Well, thanks for having me.
You mentioned that there's going to be some live music throughout the day as well. Give us a flavour as to some of the acts that are going to be there.
Okay, so at Castle Square, we've got the Swinging Nettles, we've got Larry Evans, and we've got the Lost Roots. And then on the Quayside later in the afternoon, there's a male voice choir, and in fact, various choirs and all sorts.
Amazing. And it's Feel Good Friday with SM Bespoke Care, which means that we hand the playlist over to the listeners and to you, our guests.
Yes, well, I have chosen a song by Larry Evans because she will be singing at 1 o'clock at Castle Square. So I've chosen her latest single, which she released in July, which is called Byd Ardan.
That is on the way next here on Pure West Radio. We're going to look at some events with the Pembrokeshire Coast National Park. Siobhan, and to all the team, because I know I've been messaging a few other people to get you here today, have great fun tomorrow, first and foremost.
Thank you.
I love it. I love the fact that this is happening, and that development, it's still a couple of years away, but it's going to transform how we look and view and use the castle and the prison. I can't wait.
Yeah, brilliant. Thank you so much.
Laurie Evans up next here on Feel Good Friday. Collie's been in touch, and so has Claire from Pembroke Docks. We've got some more tunes to play. And Gina, less than 10 minutes to go on Unscramble.
Oh, quickly, get your answers in if you fancy getting into that main prize draw to try and win an annual family pass to Folly Farm.
Feel Good Friday with SM Bespoke Care.